Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anthony Robertson, and today I'm at 5350 Farrow Road, Columbia, South Carolina, and I'm at Bubbo's Restaurant. Today I'm sitting with Chef Bubbo's, and at this time I'm going to have him tell us all about his restaurant and what he's doing here in this fine establishment. How you doing today, Bubbo?
Doing all right. How about you?
Hey, not too bad. I'm enjoying being here with you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Well, this is Bubbo's Geechee Cuisine, a takeout. We've been here about a year and a half. We a Charleston-based restaurant, mostly James Island. Our specialty is shrimp and grits. We serve the community of Fair Road, 555, College Place. You got Capitol Heights, the Colonies, Beltline, all the way down the Greenview area. But we welcome any type of business. Anybody could come in. If you love shrimp and grits, then that's the place to be. If you love red rice, if you love different flavor wings, shark meat, whiting, flounder, different flavor shrimp. If you want that flavor, you in the right spot. All day.
I know you guys can tell with that accent, you are definitely listening to a man from Charleston or the greater Charleston area in South Carolina. And he's bringing meals here that come exactly from down in Charleston, James Island area. And he mentioned shrimp and grits. Bubbo, please tell me a little more about your shrimp and grits.
Well, the shrimp and grits is like basically, I hate to say it, but like an old slave recipe passed down, and I perfected it. I went to USC to take chef classes, and I just took recipes that I learned from my mama, that she probably learned from her mama, and I put my own twist on it, and like I say in Charleston, man, shrimp and grits is mostly a poor man meal. If you don't have anything in the refrigerator, you might got some grits. We eat a lot of rice. So, you go in there, you go down in the fish market, seafood market, or you might catch somebody coming out the creek with the shrimp net, bucket of shrimp, and you go put something together. And, so that's why I don't really charge a lot of money for it, because where I come from, you make that affordable for everybody. It don't cost a lot to make it, but when you put your twist on it, it tastes like $1 million meal, And you can't get that anywhere. You got to come to Bubbo's, get that flavor. If you want that real Geechee, authentic shrimp and grits, you got to come right here to 5350.
What days and what times are you open?
We open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 5 to maybe like 12. On Thursday, from 5 to 12. Friday and Saturday, we usually be open from 5 to like 2 in the morning.
What, ladies and gentlemen, on a hungry night, a late night, or a not so late night, make sure you make your way to Bubbo's at 5350 Farrow Road. Chef Bubbo guarantees to take care of you. And keep in mind, he has more than just shrimp and grits, but that's the delicate that's demanded or in demand here in Columbia. And he's a person that can do it right for you. Now, how long have you been in Columbia?
I've been in Columbia off and on since about 2008, 2009. Yeah, about that long, 2008, 2009.
Okay, I heard you say that you went to USC, University of South Carolina. Is that what brought you to Columbia?
Well, no, actually, my biological father was down here since maybe the 90s or the 80s. And plus my girlfriend was down here. So I came down here seeing him, dating my lady. And as a return, I ended up going to USC to try to better myself. Yep. I went back to school to get my GED and took it from there, went to UPA to go to USC, and here I am.
I think you're a wise man. You went back, you finished your education.
Yes, sir.
You came here to spend more time and be around your father, and you had to follow your girlfriend here.
You know that.
My father was from Charleston, South Carolina.
Right.
Although I was born and lived the first half of my life in New York City, I could never adapt to eating grits. So, but I know here in Columbia, it's huge. You said they're very affordable here. What's your price, or what's the cost for a bowl of grits?
Well, if you come here and you get a bowl of shrimp and grits, we got a small, we got a large. Our small was mostly like $5, whereas other competitors probably sell it for $12 to $16. So you can come here, take your last $5 and get you a meal to feed you and somebody else.
Okay, Bubbles, I understand you're a major sponsor for Stokes Promotions.
Yes, sir. I've been a sponsor for them since about 2018.
So how did you come about becoming a sponsor for Stokes Promotions?
Well, actually, they gave me the opportunity when I first got this restaurant back in 2018, before I was even open. We had just finished remodeling. They came to me and they wanted to try to give a young man an opportunity. And once I made the dishes and they tasted it, they said, we're gonna give you a shot. So the first time I did it, I knocked all the other restaurants out, and they gave me an opportunity to serve the whole VIP of 200 to maybe 300 people all by myself, just me and my wife. We did everything all by ourselves, and we rocked it. And we've been doing it ever since.
So you took advantage of that shot.
I took
did
advantage.
Great on that shot.
Yes, sir.
And you serve about 250
to 300
300 people.
Yes, sir.
In the VIP section.
Yes, sir. Me, my wife, and my little brother. I got to give them credit and a few other family members. I have to give them credit because they came through and helped me out serving all the people, because that was our first time. We had just opened, and we wasn't even used to getting customers yet. And they gave me the opportunity to drop it on my back, but I had to man up because everybody don't get that shot, you know? And we rocked it, man. It was like 250 to 300 people coming through my line, hungry, wanting good food. And me and my wife and my brother, we knocked it out, man. And that was one of the biggest opportunities I had since I was open.
You're a great sponsor for Stokes Promotions.
Yes, sir.
How do you know JAYLON?
Well, me and JAYLON go back since amateur days, you know, working out together. I came to the gym out of shape, you know, health looking bad, and I started working out with Coach and JAYLON and running with him and working out with him every day, getting me in shape. And JAYLON like a little brother to me, man.
Trained under Dominique Robinson.
Yes, sir. That's my coach.
I understand that there's some really good things about Dominique as a trainer.
Oh yes, sir. He gonna work hard now. He gonna get you there, and he got them skills. You see JAYLON, you see him. You see him. And also, you know, me and JAYLON, we worked out, and I also came up with the name the HORSEMAN.
Oh, so you're the originator of JAYLON the Horseman Pridgeon?
Yeah, everybody used to call him G. And now I was like, man, you need you a name, man. You got to brand something, man, because you about to be a champion. You gonna be a world champion on TV. He looking at me like, I said, bro, we gonna be on private jets, bro. He looking at me. I said, man, you gotta have a brand. So one day we went to go do the horses, and I used to go with them, feed the horses, water the horses, get the hay, take the hay to the horses. And one day he was trying to worm the horses, and he had the rope, I guess the rope to hold the horse by his mouth. And he had to hold on to the rope, and the horse didn't want to take the wormer. So the horse stopped backing up and sling him over the gate. But he's steadily holding this horse and controlling this horse, but the horse basically fighting him. And I looked, and I said, man, I ain't never seen a 145-pound dude control a horse like that. I'm talking about the horse trying to get away, but he's not letting this horse go, and he's controlling this horse. So I went home that night, and I thought about it. I said, boy, that's the HORSEMAN. This man half horse, half man. So the next day we in the gym, they was like, yeah, G. I said, G? I said, that's HORSEMAN. And if I didn't know, like I don't ever call him G, I call him Horse. You will never hear me call him JAYLON, because he earned that respect from me from that day, that he the HORSEMAN. And every fight I go to, I say, he's the HORSEMAN.
Bubba, one thing I know about folk from Charleston, they're very good at giving nicknames to people that stick.
Yeah.
So you did a great job.
He earned that name, man. Like, I ain't taking nothing from the man. Like, if you ever go and see him handle these horses, he's not mean to them, but when the work got to get done, it got to get done. You ever seen a 140-pound dude throwing a barrel of hay off back of a truck, you know, and deworming and doing all these different things? You're gonna see why he's the HORSEMAN.
So JAYLON, from what you see and from what I see and from what many others see, his demeanor doesn't match his intensity in the ring or dealing with horses, but it's there, and at a moment's notice, it come out.
It come out when it's time to, like, you know, you see him a regular, you see him a person, he got that horse neck, you know, he boat, but he a gentleman. But when you get in that ring, he ain't no time to play. No, he got to deworm you.
So now you trained with JAYLON. Have you ever sparred with JAYLON?
Oh man, I sparred with JAYLON. To the body, I don't spar with him plenty times, but as far as sparring with headgear full body, I sparred with him one time, and man, I went home that night after we left the horses. I was taking a shower. I heard my phone ringing in the shower. I said, "Baby, my phone ringing." She said, "No." I hear. That's how hard he hit me.
So JAYLON has that kind of power.
Pound for pound. That's what they say in the gym. Pound for pound, he's the strongest man in the gym.
There you have it, fans. We talked a lot about shrimp and grits, but it's not only shrimp and grits. This is a low country guy from James Island, Charleston County, South Carolina. There's a large assortment on the menu that he could provide and get to you. And he's going to make sure you enjoy it because, like he said, his hand will be on every one of them. And again, he's located at 530 Farrow Road, Columbia, South Carolina. I'll say it again, 5350 Suite D, Columbia, South Carolina, and that's Farrow Road.